Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
Yeah, bro. I seen the email. It sent it to me. I'm about to see if I can pull it up now. That Clear
I don't believe Clear and TSA merged.
Clear and TSA.
You starting off with a callback.
Here we go. They sent it yesterday. Clear, fastest way to your gate. The best of both worlds of travel. You can now enroll or renew TSA PreCheck through your Clear Plus and TSA PreCheck.
They ain't merged. I think they just combining them.
That's still
I think that's like a
that's
2 for 1.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, I mean,
I use both though, because when you have Clear, you skip the line. But once you skip the line, they look at your thing. You don't have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be in one because it was saying let me see. Say through Clear, you can enroll in 5 years of TSA PreCheck for only $77.95.
So they doing like a little special. It ain't really merging.
Yeah,
they ain't really merging.
And if you already a TSA PreCheck member, have a membership, you can renew online for $68 instead of in person for $77. But it's we're better together with Clear Plus. You'll verify that you are you're through the Clear pod. Clear ambassadors will escort you to the front of the TSA screening lane in front of all the losers. So no need to remove your shoes, laptops, liquids, belts, or light jackets.
That's a good marketing promo after California came and tried to shit on their ass.
Yeah, they come, and I was like, man, it's funny. I bring that up, and we talk about it, and then they merge.
Yes, sir.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Yo, 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 yo. I'm your host, Jay.com. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring now episode 218. Listen, I'm your happy, ingratiated, and retired host. We are here. We are back for another week. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that will wear the uniform in the future, and shout out to those that hang at it at the VA all day. And special shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18. And the rest of PG County. All right, man, it's been a good news week. We got a lot of shit to talk about. I have a pot opener, and then I'll play the opening set. Let's go.
I admire this solidarity troop we have that tells us what makeup will not smudge or run whenever you end up getting involved in some head. I love those posts that are like, this lipstick is blowjob proof and this mascara will not run however much you gaggle and dick, I promise. I love that shit. I appreciate it 100%. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I do not care where my face is going to go when I am sucking penis. If your partner is concerned about that shit, you are not sucking that dick hard enough, because the only thing they should be thinking about is how they're going to get that change in their back pocket to buy their soul back from Satan once you suck it out of their motherfucking body and sell it to his ass. Yo.
God, let's go.
Damn.
Another week, we back, baby. Turn the radios up. Tip your bartenders and your favorite strippers. Shine the sunshine.
Tez keeps telling me he just turned 30.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring episode 218. We are here. We are back. What's good, my boy? How you doing? How was your week, man?
It was cool, man. Just working, enjoying this lovely spring weather.
That what you call it?
Yeah, it's spring, summer.
Y'all can barely breathe. You said somebody this
It's
lovely weather.
I mean, normally I'd be fucking dying because of my allergies, but I've been cruising through now because I take my Claritin every day. Like, that shit is multivitamin.
Yeah. Pop them every day, like them blue boys. Like my week was cool, man. First week back since being in North Carolina for them 2 weeks, but pretty chill, dog. Pretty chill. Just gym. Graduated from physical therapy, so I don't gotta go no more. So yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to my man Paul, so I can put my arm out now. I'm like go gadget, boy. So I'm happy.
I've definitely been in that gym though. That gym is.
I see you, boy. I see you posting, man. I'm proud of you. You keeping that shit going. It's your longest run, I think.
No, I had a when I really got
When the hoagie, talking about during the hoagie run.
yeah. I was
Beasting.
2 days every day. I was in beast mode straight like that shit. But nah, man, damn near every day.
Yeah.
Damn near every day. I try to get in there every day. Like sometimes this work had me just burnt out. Like
It'd be like that sometimes.
yeah, like fuck that shit. But
Yeah. You doing more than what you was before though, so it don't
oh,
matter.
absolutely. And then on the weekends, I be amped up because like I be looking forward to do tour days on the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. Do my tour days, get it in. Like I be happy. Like I don't have shit to do, so on Saturdays I'm like, yo, I want to go back to the gym.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
All right. We record on Thursdays. This is May the 2nd. Cinco de Mayo is Saturday, May 4th, if I'm not mistaken. So before the podcast drops on Saturday, everyone on all streaming platforms, like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it goes a long way. Let's fight the algorithms. Listen, I don't know what it is, but we had them little shit somewhere on the screen, right there, I think. But listen, hit the subscribe button, and if you really want to fuck with us, hit that hit the notifications button so when the podcast drop or I drop a short or a reel, you get notified, and do the same thing on Instagram. So bang. But back to Cinco de Mayo. Now,
May 4th, May the 4th be with you?
I think May the 4th, yeah. So all my black people, Now we're gonna go outside, we're gonna drink some margaritas, some sangritas, we're gonna do all of that, and we're gonna walk around with sombreros on.
And it's how the weather? I think it's supposed to rain.
Is it?
I think it's
Let's
supposed to
check the
rain
weather.
Saturday.
What's the weather on Saturday?
65% chance, 60 degrees. So at least you ain't gonna burn up. You ain't gonna burn up and pass out, but like
So to Marquishas and Laquitas and Jerome's and Tyshawn's, y'all out here with those sombreros on, don't get mad. Come October, when the Spanish folks dressing up like Tyrone and Jerome from fucking like Jerome from
Martin.
Nah. For, Snowfall. Yeah. When they got Jerry curls on and all the other shit. We squabbling now. Hey, nephew. So when they dressing up like that, don't get mad. So be cautious of what you put on. You know, you want to click your heels and hit them little salt out there, salt shaker, whatever them little things, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, what goes around comes around. So
I'm not a plumber. I'm not one of them people like, oh, y'all not Mexican, you black. Like, nah, I'm cool. Hey, if you want to go party. I mean, a lot of people don't need a reason, but hey, it's a holiday, we partying. But much as I love tequila, I've never went out, and I don't think I've ever been out on Cinco de Mayo.
Haven't?
Not purposely. I think went out one time, and I was like, oh shit, it's Cinco de Mayo. Like, I've never been out.
So I do have to read.
Party.
I don't follow Justin LeBoy. I don't, but I have to read his quote. Cinco de Mayo for tequila drinkers only. You Hennessy and Douce drinkers, wait for Juneteenth. I'm agreeing with that one. I'm gonna agree with much with what my man says.
Sound about right. But no, I love tequila. I mean, I was a vodka guy, but I love tequila. So,
all right, you ready to get started, big dog?
yes, sir.
All right, so the Biden administration and weed. Weed has been a Schedule 1 substance, which is up there with heroin and cocaine. And we're getting ready to go. We're in an election cycle, and they are trying to declassify it to a Schedule 3 drug. What that means is they will be doing federal medical studies to find out the benefits and the pros and the cons of weed. Like, it's shit been done, but nothing is official issue on the books. Mm-hmm. So that's what that means. And then this lessens the restrictions for states to start to legalize weed. And then I can start rolling back. So like, they got the Safe Banking Act. Because weed is still technically illegal, companies who file taxes, they can't bank. You can't bank with FDIC insured banks, which is why you go to a lot of dispensaries, and sometimes it'd be like cash only. Cash mm-hmm. because and it's a heavy cash. And another thing, like they don't have the same tax deductions as a regular business. Like they make it so hard. So with this comes a lot of relief from business owners, and also invest in some of those marijuana stocks. The writing is on the wall. The shit is going through the roof. I bought penny stocks in weed in like 2015, and they still sitting low, but it's gonna go. I get
to play with the numbers and the taxes because they sell everything because a lot of them do it in cash. Because like if you go in a Chinese joint in the city, all of them only take cash. There's no Chinese joints. I mean, I'm pretty sure in DC, but I know the same thing. But I mean, of course, I'm from Baltimore, so that's where I frequent. So when I'm at a Chinese joint, there is literally no Chinese joint that takes a bank card. Some of them might give you cash app.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But I'm like, they take cash because they get to play with them books on how much they made.
No, so what happens is
Because it ain't like they're giving you a receipt either.
you can't tax labor. You can tax a sale. So let's say for one night, right, they bring in $10,000. So when they go and make that deposit on their books, they'll say $8,000 in labor, $2,000 in sales. And you ain't got cards. You won't have card transactions to back that up.
Right.
So it's really all cash. So you cannot disprove
And
me
no
cooking.
receipts.
You can't disprove me cooking my books. You can't disprove it. And I was telling my man that who just started his glass business. I say, listen, when you do this, make sure when you make the deposit, give a little bit, give majority to labor, a little bit to the fucking.
Yeah, because if you ask for a box of Yakami, they'd be like $8. They don't say $8.32. They don't charge you taxes.
Nope.
That shit just be like $8.
Nah. I'm looking down this thing because it was a part of.
But yeah, so like going to like a what is it? Stage 3 or whatever that shit.
State, yeah. Going,
That's like
Schedule 3.
Schedule 3 is like with Tylenol and shit like that. Like it's classified with that, I believe.
All right. So since 1971, marijuana has been the same category as methamphetamines, heroin, and LSD. Each substance under the Schedule 1 classification is defined as drug with no accepted medical use and high potential for abuse. Schedule 3 substances include Tylenol, codeine, steroids, and testosterone. By rescheduling cannabis, the drug would be studied and researched to identify concrete medical benefits. I already said all that. I want to get to that one where I said the Banking Act, and not did I pass it? The Safer Banking Act, for example, which would grant legal marijuana businesses access to traditional banking and financial services, could pass both the chambers by the end of the year. So again, they make it just dumb hard, it's uber hard for businesses that deal in the cannabis industry to work. So I fucks with this, man.
Me too. So I mean, with that change, like hopefully, like the laws change on it. Like if it's dropped down to
Schedule 1.
Schedule 1, like bro, it's fucking Tylenol over here. Like bro,
It's gonna have to be.
I mean, I want to know, can I just go get a pound of weed and I'll be fine?
You should be able to. I really feel like you should be able to, but they don't have a true definitive way to pull somebody over and test. And then on top of that, now if somebody want to take their 15.
I really do need a pound, guys.
Darnell does, not me.
DM me.
But how do you justify? Somebody can go to lunch and have one drink and they cool, right? But then somebody go on their 15-minute and go to their car and want to blow one. Or if weed is legal, now I'm in the smoking area at the job. What's high? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
and that's what like going on my job. Before I talked about it before, because you can't schedule how high a person is. So if a person, let's say, wake and bake and they smoke while they on their way to work, that shit is just hitting you because 9 out of 10, let's say your commute is only, let's say, 40 minutes to work. Mm-hmm. So you're smoking as you're coming into work. So by the time
it's hitting
you clocking in, you in slow motion. You dumbed out. And some people, when it comes to weed, if you want to own a gun, you can't have your weed card.
Yeah.
So that means you supporting your local weed, man. Always support your local weed, man. That means you could possibly have some loud, some designer weed. There's all types of weed. Rapper weed, there's all types of names for weed now. And now you high out your fucking mind, and I need you to get on this forklift and drive this forklift.
Heavy machinery.
Yeah.
And that's where.
Or pull orders, but because you're dealing with customers and either you're reeking of weed or you just have that dumb ass weed, I'm high as shit on my face. Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I think, and this is just me spitballing, it's just going to be, if weed will become legal, first off, they're going to have to vacate a lot of fucking charges. And
Hell
people.
Yeah. Motherfuckers is coming home. They better.
I wouldn't say. I think that the happy medium would be
You got to cut the time down because laws change. Because like my friend, he got locked up for a lot of cocaine.
Okay, cool.
He actually had life,
Well,
but drug charge changed, and he home.
I want to say like, all right, like let's like, and I'm just fucking making shit up, right, for the sake of debate. Somebody caught with 8 pounds of weed. Dog, you that's intent to distribute when weed was illegal. But somebody that had like a quarter, you know what I'm saying, a half ounce on them, we could vacate that. But
Even if it's an ounce, I could be selling. Could be a little.
You could, but
level. I'm an ounce guy,
about,
but some people smoke an ounce.
But I'm talking about the
every
dude
2
that
days
had,
they run through an ounce.
I'm talking about dude that had bricks, kilos. Come on, dog. It's got to be some kind of happy medium.
But it's reefer. It's not cocaine.
It is, but it's still I don't know. It got to be you. When you
gotta lessen it. It's reefer. Cocaine,
I
I understand. I hate that you get a zillion years for cocaine. Or any drug for real, but when it comes to marijuana, the laws are like, come on, bro. Like people literally smoke. I mean, people do crack every day, but people literally smoke weed for health purposes and everything else. It's been a zillion studies now, so we know some of the pros and cons of marijuana.
Story time with Jay. I'm dropping his name and I ain't blurring. I ain't bleeping it.
Oh shit.
Patrick motherfucking Mayhew. Sergeant Mayhew. He was my soldier. I was in the special missions unit. And Mayhew just got to the point where he ain't give a fuck. Did not give a fuck. So he did some shit, got an Article 15 and where how our companies and shit was structured, it wasn't a captain, it was a company commander, it was a major. So major, he brought me in and he asked me what should I get. I was like, you got a maximum. I'm maximum, big dog. So then he was like, all right, bring Mayhew in. Brought Mayhew in. He suspended everything. Suspended the rank, taking out the rank, suspended the extra duty, suspended taking out the money, everything. The next fucking day, Mayhew goes through the gate to get on base. He gets randomly searched. My man got bath salts, cocaine, clean piss, fuel keys to get free gas for military vehicles. He got all this shit in there. All this shit. And I said, she just shit in your face. He just pissed in your face and told you it was raining. So the second day after that, they did a urinalysis. You can't single somebody out. So they just had a random urinalysis and had him in it. This how I knew Mayhew ain't give a fuck. Mayhew was from Tennessee. He was more black than me. He motherfucker smooth. So hey, so it's like shit. I used to Mayhew to pick my bitches up from BWI. It's like, all right, listen, man, I'm gonna finish this work. You go get him and bring him to the crib. But Mayhew came out. What my bottle? Mayhew came out of that fucking because you get the bottle with you. They verify the serial number. Put your name like, hey, is this your social? Then they say, yeah, all right, bet. Take the bottle. You hold it up. You walking in. Bow. You go pee. Somebody watch you piss. Then you cap it. You hold it up over your head. He came out that bathroom. Hot piss coming through. Slid that bitch on the court. He was like, oh, y'all ain't got to test it. I'll tell you what's in it. Then he looked at me and he said, Sergeant Williams, I'm sorry I got to put you through this. He was like, I don't love cocaine. I just like the way it smells. I fucking looked at my man. I don't love cocaine. I just like the way it smells.
Be like that.
History books, boy.
But no, I had a guy that he used to chew it.
Wait, what?
He liked the way it made his face numb.
Oh.
So
we just put it in it like a little hillbilly.
Chew it or put it
a pack of cocaine like that, good God Almighty.
Yeah, he used to come through he's like, man, I don't want you to think I get high.
You do.
You buying crack, bro?
Oh, he about to put a rock in there.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he putting a powder in there.
No, crack. But
damn,
it was straight drop crack, so it was pure.
Yeah.
So he was like, no, I don't get high. I just like the shit just make my face numb. I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, but brother, what that floats your boat?
Yes, sir.
Yo, how is it with the military when it comes to weed, especially now? I know probably back then you probably couldn't. It's
still
you can't do.
Even if you're stationed in Colorado, if you stationed in DC, you still can't. It's
What if you got a condition? You can't be. I guess you just can't be in the military. if you have a condition, you can.
You can't
marijuana.
overhold a clearance. You cannot have one with the other. So I have friends that they had to either.
But do you need to have clearance being in the military?
No, but certain
What
jobs.
if I ain't
require
worried
it.
about? Yeah, I ain't worried about climbing up the ranks. I'm just here to get my goddamn scat pack.
You still can't. You still can't smoke weed. It's still illegal. It's still federally illegal.
So they gotta do like
Now,
what the football players used to
but-
do, drink that. I mean, smoke that gas station shit.
if it becomes a Schedule 1, like it's Tylenol, it's free game, dog. If they pass that, oh, it's game time. If it's a Schedule, I mean not Schedule 1, Schedule 3. If it's a Schedule 3 drug, it's game time. Oh, you really that video I posted to my. This is why I joined the Army. Oh yeah, they listen. They gonna be having chief sessions in there. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Scat packs and weed packs.
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to. You see my segue coming, but I'm willing to bet a pretty good dollar. Recruiting to go up. If they you can smoke weed in the military, I promise you, there's some pretty smart weed smokers out there.
You might get more. I mean, because so many people are not mentally tough that they need.
They need something. Yeah,
And if that could be their getaway for however long they're high,
I could deal with the bullshit that come with the Army. Yeah, deploy me. Cool. Now it's like you could mail Tylenol, so I could mail you my weed.
They probably would restrict them like, yo, you only can smoke from this time to this time.
I'm sure you can't. I'm sure it'll probably be like you can't. I know weed is legal, guys. It's gonna be some memo
We just
coming
want
out.
to tolerate it. Like, we
but
ain't with the shit.
You
But
can't smoke on duty days. So duty days meaning anytime you have to put that uniform on to do your official duty. So even though in the active duty they say you're a soldier on and off duty, like on the weekends, like when you get off on Friday at 1700, 5 p.m. for civilians, you can smoke weed until whatever time, but you can't be inebriated. I'm sure it's gonna be some shit like that.
Yeah.
So no, I'm like I said, I'm willing to bet a pretty good dollar that the recruiting goals will go up. So since we talking about betting, Dave and Buster's will roll out an app for you to bet on games inside of their facilities. During pre-production, me and Nell really deep dive this shit. And Dave and Buster's, I don't think y'all got nobody black in there panning this out.
it makes no sense.
It don't. Because I sit this to Nell and I'm like, what's the difference of me doing a side bet and putting cash or like on the side? Like, I got a side bet. I got the over under.
I've done it many, many times, betting on shooting on the big goals. I don't do that little shit. And we've bet like, yo, you want to bet 10? You want to bet 20? Why would I put my money through an app when I can just give you the cash app you, Zelle you for all the adults, Apple Pay you
Something.
instead of using an app that's probably can be hacked or something like that. Now you got my bank information. And
Well, you tracking more money transactions.
yeah, like no, I'd rather just pay you right there. Why would I use a social app from Dave & Buster's?
The official news says arcade giant Dave & Buster's is taking its game to a new level by offering social wagering on its app. Customers can soon make a friendly $5 wager on Hot Shots basketball, a bet on skee ball competition, or other arcade games. Again,
I've never been nice in skee ball, yo. Even in Chuck E. Cheese, I was trash. Yo, it's so hard to get that motherfucker up in that top corner. Yo,
you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
That's you try to hit it with the spin move, like
Every
yo.
day.
I could never do skee ball. Definitely always hit me.
Yeah. That's a dice roll. But yeah, I don't understand Dave and Buster's. Nice try. But I don't get it.
I don't get it.
You still my damn, I'ma sue your ass. My white guy boys. How about you just have like a no kid Saturday? Like really on some grown and sexy shit. Bring the DJ in, kick the fucking kids out one Saturday.
That's what I used to do when Dave & Buster's used to be Jillian's back in the day out of Ronald Mills.
Yeah.
That should be called Jillian's. 10 o'clock.
But game time.
Gotta get the fuck out of here.
Let's do that, Dave and Buster's. Like that betting on shit now. Let's get these kids out of
Get
here.
them kids out of there.
Let's get the
This
DJ
straight
in
was
here.
adult.
Yeah, let's
like,
get
it
this
was
shit
adult
vibing.
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what kind of Dave & Buster's kind of was one time.
It
too,
was.
though.
That's
Like,
what it was.
Adult fun. It wasn't.
You know,
It
now
wasn't
it's
all them churn.
fucking yeah.
So
Like
1 a.m. Like,
kid, I went, what are you doing? Like this kid's
I
running around.
told you about the time I got hustled out David Buster's, right?
Nah.
Playing basketball. I ain't never tell you that?
I tell the listeners. I think you told me.
So, was out. So, of course, I love basketball. So, I'm shooting on the big hoop. And I'm money. I can shoot. So, white guy come over to me, he shoots. He's like, oh, man, you want to bet 20? I bet that shit. So, I won. So, he's like, bet it back. I'm always going to let a person get their bet back. I mean, that's just rules. So, I lose. But I only lose by like couple shots. So, he bet it back. Like, yeah, I bet it. I lose again. So, I'm like, all right. But I feel I missed more shots. It's like, all right. He's like, you want to bet double or nothing? It's like, fuck yeah, because I can shoot. Bro, I don't know where the fuck Billy Ho came from.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
But this motherfucker, and I have fairly big hands. I've been palming the ball since I was 13. I have strong hands. Yo, he was grabbing the rock with one hand. Shit was money. What the fuck?
Y'all didn't go at the same time.
So no, we going at the same time.
Oh.
But I can see him on peripheral grabbing this shit with one hand. He's not using the God hand. I'm out that motherfucker, and he just like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Smokes me, doubling up, smoke my ass, right? So I leave. I'm like, fuck this motherfucker. So I'm hot. In my mind, I'm hot because I had no. I feel as though I had no business losing to him, but the way he shot, I had every business losing to this motherfucker.
You ran it back.
But I'm watching him now, and I'm watching him fish.
He do the same shit.
He's sitting on the side, and you don't see him. He's sitting there. I don't know if he's drinking a drink, wine, water, nothing, but he's sipping something through that motherfucking straw. And it was a group of guys, and they were shooting. They was betting with one another, and he slid on in there. He wanted to bet. And he smoked their ass.
He let him win the first one?
I can't even remember. I know he smoked. He was lining their ass up over there. It was like 6 guys, and he was smoking them. And I'm like, yo, I wish I could know his name so I could Google this motherfucker and know who he is. I just want to know who the fuck he is.
Nutso.
And somebody from fucking South Dakota, some fucking way, and get a shot, blew out his knee. Missed the basketball in South Dakota, averaged 35. And I'm like, yo, this is a great fucking hustle. And I'm like, you're in the mall. You're in the mall with police. So you're basically protected. Mm-hmm. So in case motherfuckers get mad or anything, now, they can't whip your ass in there because the police ain't really in David Buster's like that, but they be out front.
Yeah.
So they can really whip your ass, but what's the odds of it, though? Like, these motherfuckers get mad, you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
Just keep walk straight to the front. They ain't going to do shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, if you go to a couple David Busters and you just go do this hustle shit,
you can make the rent.
yo, what?
Yeah.
He smoked my ass quick.
Got you in and out.
Yeah. He probably was like, after the first one, he probably, all right, I got work now. Yeah. And that was a rap back to that. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, one hand, yo, he was grabbing that motherfucker shit. I still get nightmares over that shit. Billy Ho.
Yes, sir. All right, what? Billy Hoyle from the West Coast. White Men Can't Jump. Kendrick Lamar on what's that? Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. He dropped Euphoria. I will not play that on this because it is not on streaming, so I will get a copyright thing from YouTube. Or you want me to play it?
You can play it for the people name. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody.
I have to cut it out for YouTube, but yeah, I'll play it for y'all. Let's see.
Oh, it's a long ass rap. I mean, really, do you really want to? It's a long ass rap.
I play a piece of it. He dropped it. Willie Brown immediately hit me up, and I'm before I give my opinion on it, let's see. I'll play a piece of it. YouTube, I'm gonna have to cut this out for y'all because I don't want a fucking copyright strike. So, where is the song? Here we go. Oh shit! I don't have my fucking.
Hey, look, man. If y'all want to go,
look
up Kendrick shit. What is it? Euphoria. Go Google. Do your Googles. Do your YouTubes.
While you talking, let me see.
I liked it. It was cool.
Oh, here you go. Right here. Here you go.
Woo, she my
Euphoria.
It's a little bit of the Euphoria song by Kendrick Lamar. Give me your thoughts, big dog.
I mean, I liked it. It was a long ass diss track. I mean, it was 6 minutes.
And that's rumored he has another 9 left.
He got some shit off his chest. I mean, he said some things that we already know about. I know I saw a breakdown because there was so many things that he mentioned that it was so many different. Everybody was breaking this shit down like it was, I don't know, like it was fucking a science project or some shit. But they were saying like he had a sexual assault case or something and he paid $500,000 to settle. I don't know. I mean, it was cool. It's not a typical diss track that, as far as us 90 hip hop guys are used to hearing.
You say that again now? My fault.
It's not like one of those like strong.
Oh yeah. Like that's why I fucked Joe. Yeah.
And I guess maybe it's good that we don't have that type of rap.
No. We need that. I
don't know. I mean, because nothing happened because Jada and Beans and them were talking about suck each other's dicks and all that shit. Fuck you.
Oh.
I mean, they were saying, I mean, nigga, you can suck my dick, like all that. So there was a whole lot of inviting to the genitals and and
I might name the pod. Inviting you to the G's.
And so maybe that is good, but it wasn't no bloodshed and nothing happened in the Siegel lock. Well, the Locks versus Rockefeller beef. So maybe you can say these things. I would think so. I mean,
So Willie Brown, hear me and hear me clearly, brother. I'm biased to Drake, of course. But Kendrick got his shit off. He got some shit off.
I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I like
the song. The shit to me. He was rapping. But this is that, and I'm comparing this to what they said about Drake. They said the last 3 Drake albums have been subpar based off he set a high fucking bar. So when you start this beef, Kendrick, in 2024 with Like That, I'm expecting a Like That type of track. And especially when you took 3 weeks to reply. Yes, you addressed a lot of what is going on now. So this is not the song that they say you've been sitting on for 4 years. But I was just a little underwhelmed with the delivery, his rap delivery, as far as him, like, I don't think it didn't really catch the pocket. And I mean, the beat does flip, but again, you came off with Like That. Mm-hmm. That's Like That. So, and then Drake hit him with 2. So, and on top of that, I don't know. I still got Drake up. It's close. If you're going by boxing, I scored at 9-10. He gave a pretty good,
He did. I mean, of course, people going the abs thing. I mean,
Joe Budden been saying this,
but everybody know that though.
Yeah.
Like Yo Gotti got the same surgery though. Like Ho Gotti.
Yeah, come on, man. That's not that's my man. That's my man. Pause. That's my dog, man.
Dolph. I roll with Dolph. Nigga. Fuck that. So Ho Gotti got the fake abs.
It's another rapper got it too. Not Finesse 2 Times. There's another one. He in his class. You got it.
Okay, but yeah, I mean,
Bandman Cav, I think. Is
oh man, Bam Cav. Yeah, he got to fake everything. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he got the fake abs, and I mean, people are gonna attack his other side, his Jewish side. I guess as you kind of sort of should. I mean, he does seem to play it up at times. He plays both sides of the field. No Diddy, but. I don't know. But with Drake, like, everybody goes by like his albums and shit like that. Like he's I think he's a phenomenal artist.
So I want to touch about, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to touch on how they question Drake's blackness, and they don't question J. Cole's blackness. They both got white mothers and black fathers, and fucking Willie Brown even tried to tell me what the difference is, but some girl broke this shit down, and I want to play it.
Lamar has no right to question Drake's blackness. I really hate that I'm defending Drake right now, but I gotta call a thing a thing. K-Dot, baby, your wife is just as whitewashed as Drake is. Be fucking for real. Your wife has a white mother and is just as far removed from the black community as Drake is. If we're being honest, in terms of phenotype, Drake actually looks more black than your wife does. Your wife does not look black at all. She just looks like a woman of color. I noticed that with biracial women, y'all always want to call them black, but then want to switch it up when it comes to biracial men. I don't like that shit. Your wife actually has more in common with Drake than she does with you. She has a white mother just like Drake. She did not grow up with her father. She has no ties to the black community, and she struggled with her identity just like Drake did. Not only that, Kendrick Lamar lied and said that he loves dark-skinned women. Meanwhile, he's been married to a biracial light-skinned woman the whole time. Like, girl, your wife is the female equivalent of the person that you're dissing, so stop trying to act like you so down for the community. It's the hypocrisy.
I just want to play it. You don't give it nothing?
No, none.
Okay.
None. Because Drake really do play both sides of the field, as he should. Because if I was in his seat,
If I'm Jewish, I would.
I would.
You fucking right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to.
Yeah, 100.
You would be crazy if you didn't.
Bingo. That's like
So?
Shador Sanders saying, "Nah, I don't want no kudos from my dad." Shit. Me. You better make that call, Dad.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
But
Tom Brady's son saying, "I don't want him telling me what to do. I want to go get it on my own." Yeah, all right,
stupidest shit ever.
dummy.
But no, I mean, I like the battle. I wish we had quicker responses. I'm so used to
Drake on his ass.
Yeah, I mean, Drake ain't got shit. I guess he ain't got shit else to do right now. So he not touring anymore right now.
The boy, and contrary to what you believe, the boy does right. The boy writes.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I believe everyone when it comes to
We talked about this in pre-production.
any type of music, there is help.
Bingo.
There's help. There's references. Hove has them, and I'm one of the biggest Hove fans. He has references. Wayne has them. I don't Kanye. I don't take that away from their pen. Nas.
They can fucking write.
They can write.
Snoop.
But sometimes you do get the writer's block. Sometimes you can't get this song. Sometimes you're in the studio with someone else and they're like, yo, I got something that would go perfect with this. They give you an idea. They give you a couple bars and you like, bingo, I got it from here.
When you churning out number ones and hits and anthems like that, for a while you didn't hear Khaled without Drake. You didn't, when you're churning these things out, like T-Pain went on his run, Chris Brown, even Chris Brown, we know he can sing and rap and write. But when you're churning out quality music like that, you have to have a team. And during our pre-production, we even move this to comedy. Regardless of how you feel about Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart is funny. But you cannot get to the top of the top without there's no fucking way.
Yeah, them Plastic Cup Boys is coming through with
Thank you. So then when you talk about our greats like
Richard Pryor,
he had Mooney. Paul Mooney. It's just a bunch of people writing for young Eddie Murphy, but that
Robert Townsend.
Yes, but that don't take away from the
Robin
greatness.
Harris.
So, and we ain't never heard Drake say, "Oh, I'm the best lyricist, lyrical miracle." I hear only Kendrick and J. Cole say that.
Oh, Drake he'll say he the best. I mean, because it's sales.
It's sales, but he we talking about like lyrical miracle. He ain't never said that because he know he can't say that.
He know he can.
He get busy when he get busy.
Like I've always I'm a bigger Drake fan than Kendrick. Yes. Do I think Kendrick is overrated? Yes.
Bingo. I do too.
But I think Kendrick is nice.
The boy get busy. He get down.
But I remember Drake's stage scheming verse. I don't know who the fuck wrote it. If he wrote it, I don't care about none of that shit. The way he went at Common on stage scheming.
Common couldn't even say nothing.
Common didn't even come back. And Common can rap.
Yes, sir. Rap.
But he left that Serena Williams shit alone. Hey, leave that shit alone, son.
It's funny when the guards get to acting like the bras.
Man, that shit was.
Y'all teams will come complete niggas like ours.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But I mean, I like the battle. I just hope it really do seem like it's the world versus Drake.
It do.
And
he want it. He want all the smoke. He gonna get to you, Ricky. Ross,
Leave Ross alone, yo. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a Ross fan, but Ross don't want that smoke.
Yo, Robert Williams want all
No,
of it.
he don't.
All of it.
Me and Donnie was in the barbershop.
Ask Curtis.
Ross don't sell records.
Ask Curtis.
Ross is a fraud.
Hell no.
He's a fraud. He don't sell no records. He's successful outside of business. But first off, y'all already know, and I ain't dick ride, but Drake is a quiet billionaire. Nigga, you can't even. Ross, come on, man.
Ross say that man plane is a cargo plane. He said, I hope he got Wi-Fi on that.
It sound good because if you could buy one, brother, he would have one, and not that. Drake said this shit got wrapped. Give it back when your lease is up.
Yeah, you got Airbnb jet. Like that shit.
I love it all though. I love it all. Everybody can't be nice, man. I'm telling you, I
No.
still might go to the studio and get my track off.
Like I was about to say, I don't listen to none of great Drake albums. Only album that I listen to is a mixtape, and they re-released it, made an album.
So far gone.
That's it.
Classic.
But that's it though. Like people are like, oh, Drake got classics.
He do. He got 5.
What is it? Because I don't listen to none of it, and I like Drake.
Me and Willie Brown had this conversation. I tell you what they are.
And don't put the shit with Future.
So
It don't count.
Nah, I ain't. It ain't that. So when it comes to Drake classic albums, right? So far
Take
gone.
Care.
So far gone. That's 2009.
That shouldn't count because it was a mixtape.
Bullshit. It came out as an album, and that shit changed the trajectory. He dropped a Grammy weekend. So let's call it one.
You can't. It was a mixtape.
Thank
that
me
they
later.
re-released.
Thank me later.
His true first album.
Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. Views. If you're reading this, it's too late. And then the possible one would be Certified Lover Boy or Scorpion. So it's 4 in the pop.
Well, he's dropped 1, 2,
4 in the pop
4,
for me.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 albums.
It still got more coming.
You dropped 14 albums and he got 6 classics, you say?
I said
5?
5.
5 classics?
Most niggas don't have one now. So what are we talking about?
No, I'm not saying it's bad, but I literally don't go to any of these albums and I'm like, I want to listen to this shit. Like, I literally be wanting to listen to So Far, So Gone, though. And I would listen to October's very own, because I always say that shit when my birthday come up. If that and Comeback Season, like his mixtapes, those are classics for me. His albums are not classics to me. They're good.
You tripping.
I think they're good bodies of work. I
tripping.
don't want to listen to that shit. So Far, So Gone,
So Far Gone.
and Comeback Season. Oh my God.
He was in his bag with Trey Songz, damn boy.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, I
That was a
always
good
say
match.
talk
but-
about that Drake doing right, boy. They was going pin for pin. But yeah, man. Good luck, Kendrick. It's rumored that by the time you hear this episode, that Drake will drop another album. So that is Saturday morning at midnight. Saturday,
He dropped
May,
an album or EP?
just to know he's gonna drop another song, supposedly.
Okay.
Rumor. So Saturday, May 4th at 10 p.m. If you stole somebody's Netflix password or you have Netflix, Cat Williams stand up will be streamed live on Netflix again, just like they did with Chris Rock about a little over a year ago. So 10 p.m. Saturday night, May 4th. Cat Williams, you watching?
Absolutely.
I'm coming in. I'm staying in. I'm watching it.
Absolutely.
I'm watching it. I want to see what he has to say about all of the
Everything.
Yeah, what you said during we was doing the
I
pre-production.
can't even think what the fuck I say. What the fuck did I
You
say?
mocked him, whatever.
I can't even remember what the fuck I said.
You sound just like Cat Williams too.
I can't even remember what the fuck I said though. It was on point though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, damn sure was. All right, since we out west, Nels Lakers. Nels Lakers got swept.
No,
Oh no, they didn't get swept.
Gentleman
My fault.
a gentleman sweep.
Okay, they nudged him out.
A gentleman sweep.
They nudged him out.
That's what it's called. A gentleman sweep. 4-1.
What happened, man?
Oh man, Mr. Glass. Let me see. We were winning. We were winning every quarter through the whole series.
They said like 126
It was
minutes.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, it would start falling apart. Then the fourth quarter, it just would fall apart. Game 5, we were in position, winning most of the game. Michael Porter Jr. bumped into Mr. Glass, Anthony Davis, and thought he got shot.
I seen that slow mo.
The man just was laying down for about 8 minutes, like face down, off just like a little bump. And once that happened, I knew it was over. LeBron tried to be, Superman. I mean, 39, the man 38, 39, that's very young. But in basketball years, he's a fucking dinosaur. And the man couldn't put us on his back and get us a win again. So shit happens. Bad coaching from Bumpy.
Darvin Ham ain't coming back.
No, they already said he's projected to be done by the end of next week.
Who y'all got coming in? You think?
I don't know.
You think y'all can get Coach K out of retirement?
No. He wouldn't dare coach LeBron.
Any young? Oh, well, you know what? Juwan Howard just signed with the fucking...
Yeah, he just signed.
The Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. Dealing with LeBron, like...
And does LeBron stay?
Depend. See, he's going to listen to, because, of course, he owns the company
Clutch Sports
that his best friend runs.
Has about 40% of all Supermax contracts roll through Clutch Sports.
So they'll just see where Bronny is going to be projected, because Bronny is going to the league. And LeBron will have 1 to 2 years with his son, and then it'll be it. No one's going to catch his record, so he didn't worry about that. So anytime he steps it's crazy that anytime he steps on the court and scores a basket,
you padding it.
He's breaking his record.
Yeah.
So
okay, so where do you have him going? Just ballpark.
I have him staying in L.A.
You got him staying in L.A. You got L.A. drafting Bronny James.
Because they still have a first-round pick.
In the first round as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me repeat that. The first, not the second. The first round.
Go get him, because you'll trade D'Angelo
for LeBron for Bronny James.
No, I mean to
get
run
the pick.
Team. No, not to get the pick. You'll just move him out the way.
What?
It's not about winning championships at this moment.
Now you sound crazy. We got to direct our shoot, man. What HR at?
It's going to happen.
We got to. No,
you're not winning any championships.
I wouldn't pick. Look, okay, first off, ESPN.
Kobe wasn't winning. People like much as I love Bean, God rest Bean soul. Bro, they were playing for absolutely nothing his last couple years.
I got that part, but now,
absolutely nothing. Like what the fuck he scored them fucking points at the final game? Like
82.
It literally not 81. No, his final game is
the one where he just shooting threes crazy.
Fucking what he scored 60, 70, whatever.
Well, yeah.
What I can't even think. Much as I love Bean, and everyone knows I love Bean and I love my Lakers. Yo, they were so far out of the fucking playoffs that it was nothing. Kobe last couple seasons, trash.
So it
will be the same exact thing again.
That don't make sense to me now. Like
it didn't make sense then.
It would just be, why would you waste a pick on Bronny James instead of just signing him as a undrafted free agent?
That's not how it works. You draft my son. That don't happen. No, you draft.
Undrafted and play summer league, and we see where it go.
You draft LeBron James Jr.
ESPN had him falling out of the 2024 draft and had him being drafted in 2025.
His name is LeBron James Jr.
I got it. Respect. I can give him more. Hey, respect.
That's what his name is, LeBron right. James Jr. I mean, you can say it's Bronny, but it's LeBron James Jr.
All right. Since y'all had a gentleman sweep, my dog Aunt Edwards over there, they swept them Suns with Bradley Beal, Booker,
trash,
and my man Durant.
Trash.
Where is it?
Trash.
Yeah. So,
whole team hit it again.
Trash.
The whole fucking Phoenix Suns.
Trash.
Devin Booker.
Trash.
Kevin Durant.
Trash.
And that stealing ass Brad Beal.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that up.
Like, yo, I mean, a couple years ago, everybody talked about like how LeBron teams were like top heavy. Phoenix Suns literally was the epitome of being top heavy.
Golden State, yeah.
Like you had no bench, no point guard. You wanted your best scorer, which is Booker, to be your point guard when he's not a point guard. I want him shooting the ball. I don't want him assisting or running the offense.
Get on the wing.
I wanted him getting the ball, and I wanted him shooting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You pick up Brad Beal, who was hurt half the season. You have no bench. You have no big fella, no Aiden. You have no other backup point guards. You don't play any defense. And you look like shit. And it's crazy. They had a really good record.
You know, that shit don't mean nothing to everybody in the playoffs, 0-0.
And then you ran against some young guns. And one of the probably the number one young gun. Because that motherfucking boy Ant is the one.
Listen.
And he was busting KD ass talking to him.
Shout out to and this is a little morbid, but shout out to John Morant getting suspended and getting hurt. Because you paved
Fucked
the
up
way.
the spot.
You fucked up the spot. Now we got
Fucked up the
another
spot.
young gunner who can keep his nose clean. Because ever since that pregnancy shit with that girl, you ain't heard nothing about Ant. Ant is selling these shoes.
Yeah. And he got the hottest shoe out right now.
Hottest shoe out right now. And at first, listen, shout out to Minnesota. They put on. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be a very unpopular pick. NBA Finals, Minnesota, New York. I was going my Knicks. Knick. Boy, it ain't the Jets because they don't play NBA. So the Knickerbockers.
Man, shout out to the Knicks, my man Jimmy. That's his team, the New York Knickerbockers.
Listen, I was going with my New York, my kids' shits today, but I'm gonna wait for a good little spring
I like
day.
See how the NBA goes, right? Go back in NBA history.
Go ahead.
It's always about the same 4 teams win championships, right?
It's in cycles, yeah. In cycles.
So that's why it's always been LeBron, Steph, KD.
I think when we was kids, it was Chicago, Portland, like always at the end.
championships.
Oh, you talking about championships?
No,
I'm talking about like always in the finals. Always.
No, I ain't
in
worried
the
about that.
finals. Okay.
Championships. It was Mike 6. You had then it went
Houston.
from Mike, Houston twice.
And who was
So you
after
had
that?
Mike 3, Houston twice. Mike 3,
San Antonio. Was after
Lakers. No, San Antonio won the half season, the lockout in '99. Lakers 3 straight, 2000, 1, 2.
that? In the Heat.
Back to San Antonio.
So when did that? No, that D Wade.
later.
One. Oh, that was like
Yeah, that's later. Because you got
that was 06.
'cause you got
05.
Detroit.
That was 06.
You got Detroit
That was
after
06.
that.
Yeah, that was 06. The D Wade one was 06.
So it's always going to be an oddball, like Detroit or one of them
yeah,
that step in. Dallas. That's going to win.
and bust the monotony up real quick. Yeah.
But it's always going to be the same teams, always.
Gotcha.
So right now, even with even with Denver winning the chip, which was your all-ball team,
Mm-hmm.
either they repeat or Minnesota wins. I don't like Boston.
I got Minnesota beating them, and I got Knicks beating Boston. Brunson can't be stopped. That
Brunson
boy
can't be
lefty
stopped,
is
but
nasty.
I think Boston is too deep of a team. The Knicks rely on Brunson
too much.
too much. Now to get through this a hurt Philly team, they can get through them.
We're gonna see tonight.
Like now, if they had Julius, they would have had a better chance with Julius Randle out there.
I think they balling better without him though.
But it's fine now. In those moments, you
need him.
You need your guy. Even Brunson is the guy, but you need your other guy. You only because you can't win a championship with one person.
Yeah.
You need that other guy.
Yeah.
No matter what, I don't give a shit how many championships won. It's always going to be another guy. You can't win one by yourself.
All right.
So, but if Denver doesn't repeat, I like Minnesota.
Gotcha.
And then after that, order will be restored, and then it'll be back to the same teams.
And there you have it. From our resident NBA basketball expert. Last one on sports for basketball. Candace Parker. She finally retired. Congratulations. Long, successful career. I don't understand that. She's been doing TV, though.
Yeah, she's 38 years old.
Yeah, but she's officially retired, but she's been doing a lot of TV. So, again, man, Candace Parker, shout out to you.
A lot of accolades, man.
hell yeah.
I mean,
What she got?
her list is insane. But I mean, I know she was the first WNBA player to win Rookie of the Year and MVP. But I mean, she's a three-time WNBA champion, WNBA finalist.
Read them off, dog. Read them off, dog.
2-time WNBA MVP, 7-time All-Star, 1-time All-Star MVP. And then she's been a Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Assist Leader. I mean, she got awards after awards. She's definitely one of the best to ever do it. And of course, her college career is insane. So,
and I topped that off by she pays alimony to my man. The dude who went to North Carolina.
No, I went to Duke.
Yeah.
She got the fucking kid by
Last name was it Williams?
Sheldon Williams.
Yeah, he my cousin. Yeah, but yeah.
That motherfucking dinosaur face looking motherfucker. He looked just like one of them dinosaurs off Mario Brothers the movie. The first shit, our generation shit, not that cartoon shit.
So if y'all didn't notice, we was all at our phone and interrupting the pod last week. The NFL draft happened. Just real quick, what was your thoughts about the whole draft, and how do you feel about your Pittsburgh Steelers?
I feel great about my guys. I've been trying because it's too far in advance, but I've been trying to look for tickets to go to New Orleans because
I don't know what you're looking for because the Jets gonna be there, my boy.
we're gonna be in Super Bowl. So Russ gonna be back. I think we had a great draft. We did our first two picks were offensive linemen, and they were great picks, offensive tackle and the center, which is always your cornerstone of your offense and your offensive line. So I think we'll be doing well. I'm pretty sure we'll still pick up maybe another wide receiver or two in free agency. But I like my guys. The crazy thing from the draft is also Michael Penix getting drafted by Atlanta after Atlanta just gave Kirk Cousins
184
all that motherfucking money. So at 26 years old, you have a 26-year-old rookie coming in
with a bad left knee.
Oh shit, he's tore both ACLs, shoulder injuries. I mean, he got a lot of injuries, but the thing is though, he's 26. So that's a quarterback that you want. That's a grown ass man. He's ready to hit the ground and start running. He's ready to play. He should be ready to play day one. So how long does he sit behind Kirk Cousins? Like, we would have to go look at, I mean, we know Kirk Cousins is one of the greatest when it comes to contracts. So we would have to look at Kirk Cousins and how the contract is structured. He'll just be holding that clipboard.
So at $184 million, only 100 that is guaranteed for 4 years. So it's really 25 a year, right? He already got he's gonna get 100. However they splice that 100 is going to him. So it's not 25. It's less than 25 because the 84 is what his salary is end up being. Very fucking expensive, regardless of any quarterback, right? Michael Penix was drafted in what, 6th? I don't know what 8th. So I don't know what his total number would be, but it's going to be somewhere around like 30 some odd $1 million for 4 years with a 5th year option, right? So at 26 years old, so he'll be about 32 when it's time to pick up his 5th year option. They're going to catch some dead cap. If you ever listen to Michael Penix talk about coverages, this guy is on some next level beyond Tom Brady type shit. The man knows football. Now, I say that to say this. When they paid Kirk Cousins $184 million, I don't think they had their draft plan in place. And it's obvious they didn't, because there's no way, if you knew you were going to get a quarterback in the draft, you want to spend $184 million on Kirk Cousins. Nope. But
they had to not think Michael Penix was going to be there.
I don't know, dog. It was again, if you knew you was taking quarterback, I would have got Tyrod Taylor, somebody. I would have went and got the Jets. Shout out to us. But I would have went and got another good game manager. But again, what's gonna happen? I'm calling it here. Hot take. Michael Penix will beat out Kirk Cousins for the starting job, and now you have a problem because you got you had a $84 million quarterback on your roster that is holding a clipboard.
Oh yeah, I mean it happened in Seattle when they signed
who?
Just when Russ was drafted as a rookie, they signed what is his name? Flynn. He came from Green Bay. He had a
Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn. Yeah.
He lit that shit up that 1 year in Green Bay when what's his name was hurt. Got signed by Seattle, a free agent. They saw Russ in preseason. They said, "What the fuck?" And we ain't never heard from Matt Flynn.
I think
again.
I think the same thing is gonna happen though. I think Michael Penix gonna come out. He gonna ball out, and you are gonna have a very expensive backup. And I don't know what Denver. I don't know what Denver did,
but it's not showing.
It's gonna be so. The $100 million. It's all how the money is structured, right?
It's crazy that Kirk Cousins had an extension last year for $35 million. He had a 1 year deal for $35 million. That's crazy.
So the bonus don't count against the cap. Well, it do, but it's gonna be that $84 million and divide that by 4. Dog, it's gonna be some dead.
So his fully guaranteed money is $90 million.
Okay, so cool. So you got 100. You still got 100.
He has a $25 million salary cap charge.
So 25 times 4. Okay, cool. So yeah. So if they let him play one season, cool. They cut him. They gonna have $75 million in dead cap, like Denver sitting on 84.
$65 million in
dead cap.
Dead cap if they
cut him.
Yeah, this year. The next year to be $25 million, and then it goes back up 26 and 27, 32 and 45.
So then they'll just fucking the remaining money in total.
That's that's the dead cap if they got rid of him.
So I think they end up cutting him at the end of the season before the March 2nd deadline because it's cheaper if you do it before the start of the league year. So I don't know. It was obviously the owners and the coaches and the staff are not all on one accord.
Well, I mean, what's the name? What is the owner name? Older gentleman. I can't think of his name. He's hands on like Jerry. So he has to.
You talking about Arthur Blank?
Arthur Blank has to sign off on everything because he's not as bad as Jerry, but he's still one of those ones that like, yo, I got to sign off on it. So if he was signing off on it, it's good. It was good. He felt good about it. I don't know, but.
All right. So for my Jets, I really thought we was gonna get Brock Bowers, but we traded down and took Olu for Shanu with the 11th pick, tackle out of Penn State. Then the second round, we didn't have a second because we gave it to Green Bay, but we drafted Malachi Corley, running back from Western Kentucky. Then we drafted wide receiver, my fault. Then we drafted running back from Wisconsin, Braylon Allen, who was a freshman. Then we got Florida State's own Jordan Travis, baby. I think that's a good pick. Madden, don't make this man throwing power 88 because this boy could sling the rock, but he had a nasty knee injury. Then we drafted South Dakota running back Isaiah Davis in the 5th round. Then in another 5th round, we took DB Quantez Stingers. And then to close out our 2024 draft, we had the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, is Alabama DB Jalen Key. Hopefully he does something. But yeah, I'm very excited about what we did. We didn't draft nothing stupid. I really thought we was gonna go get another skill position in the first round. But it is what it is. Let's move on to some other shit. All right. Ladies, everybody out here getting their nails done and you getting your little designs and all of that, and it's cool. But this piqued my interest because this lady went viral because she's allergic to acrylic.
This is what it's like to be allergic to acrylic and gel nails. I've been getting my nails done for years, and I recently developed a really bad allergy to both acrylic and gel nails. Even if it's just gel polish, I just can't get them done. All how it started off, just little bubbles, and then over time, the next couple of days, it got worse and started bleeding and oozing. Here are some more photos of it just gradually getting
nasty looking.
That shit was horrible. But if you look and go through some comments or like Google's, there's a lot of people that has become allergic to the nail polish, the acrylic gel, the acrylic nails, and that allergic reaction happens. So I was telling you about, how that had happened, like got the nails done, like the feet, and like it caused like a reaction, so it made him allergic. So it was almost like an athlete's foot type thing. Like it was a burning sensation. Like you had to get some medicine. You had to put your feet in like warm water because it's inflamed.
Yeah.
So that shit happens, and I know for myself because I get gel on my hands, and when I put my hand under that damn thing, like that shit get to burning. Like so, a lot of times I don't get gel all the time. I get it sometimes, but not all. But because I don't like that burning sensation, like yo, no, just give me some regular ass. Just clip these shits, give me some regular ass gel. Now I'll be like, man, just buff these bitches and make them shiny.
Bingo.
Like
That's
the people in the mall.
That's it.
Yo, how many times have they ever tried to sell you that shit? Yo, that little buff
Buffer
shit.
They got me a few times.
Sir,
I bought that dumb
sir,
shit. Real quick, let me put some minutes on your hands. Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm good. Yo, Ronald Mills is treacherous for that shit. Yo, that shit like pop-up blockers on
They don't know what no mean.
I know.
Hell
Run
no.
you, sir, I'm good. Let me see your hands.
Yeah, see your hands. Your hands. See you.
No.
Like that little Ash. What's Ash? Like cousin Ash? No. Your man, Floyd motherfucking money. Floyd is stuck in Dubai. Floyd Mayweather is stuck in Dubai.
Tank the first one to say
He
something
said
about it.
and we all ignored it. But then the story got traction, and I'm gonna give you the short version. Floyd Mayweather went to Dubai with his whole team, and there was a white guy in his team who purchased. Well, this is where I'm fucked up because he purchased some jewelry there, and something happened, but with the guy, but they want the jewelry back. But what I'm lost at is if he purchased the jewelry, they're trying to say it's stolen. But if he purchased the jewelry and Floyd gave it, how was it stolen? And they're detaining Floyd because of. Let me see.
I mean, he posted a picture today. He was fresh.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah, he was fresh.
He's still in Dubai?
He's still in Dubai though. He had the slick ass hotel behind him.
Man, I don't get it. It was I think I ended up liking it, but
He said Dubai Nights. He was iced up.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still living.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna see if I could try to find it real quick while we talking. But
I mean, he posting. He out in the sand. He fucking with the birds and all that. You know, he outside still. So, but I know like Floyd. So Floyd was going back and forth.
with what, Tank?
No, with Devin Haney Sr. Devin Haney's father.
Okay.
And that turned into something, and then Haney Sr. was telling Floyd, you know, like how he was out in the streets and basically dealing with the kids, and you're not out here. And then Floyd took it one way, and then Tank involved himself and tweeted about like Floyd be doing some sucker shit, and then Tank just went on a barrage of just tweets and talking shit, and then he was like, "Tell everybody why your ass can't leave Dubai." and once he said that, a lot of people start, noticing like, Floyd definitely been taking pictures and been in Dubai for a long ass time. So that had people starting to look into it like, well, why can't you leave? Well, why haven't you left yet? Because Floyd, he does have a business venture there also with rental cars.
He do?
Mm-hmm. Exotic rental cars. He has, I don't know the name of it, but he definitely has a business venture over there with that. So I don't know, but you know, he said Tank say Floyd ain't got that much money as you think he got.
I don't think he's liquid as we think, but I ain't pocket watching.
I mean, I ain't pocket watching. He still got more money than me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. Arkansas teacher, 26, accused of sexually assaulting a church boy who was 15. She allegedly bombarded him with nude photos and gave him oral sex instead of intercourse to stay pure. Reagan Gray, a 26-year-old Arkansas teacher who volunteered at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Little Rock, is accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old church boy, allegedly bombarding him with nude photos. Even after initial investigation, police said Gray met with the boy at the church, which is one of the largest in the state, and was frequented by Bill Clinton. Gray, who had been teaching at the Little Rock Christian Academy, allegedly told the police that She would not go further than oral sex with the little boy, who was also a member of the student ministry, so that he could stay pure. The alleged abuse is said to have begun in fall of 2020 at the church. The FBI investigation claims Gray would allegedly meet with the boy in her car and at her apartment in Monticello until May 2021. The child told investigators that they had relations between 5 and 10 times. In the fall of 2020, the alleged abuse was discovered when the boy's parents found text messages.
What the fuck?
Here's the crazy part. Not to go back on no Diddy shit, but the FBI is investigating the 26-year-old teacher who's fucking a church boy at whatever this church is. But you had this new division from Homeland Security running in Puffy crib. The shit don't even make no sense. You get what I'm saying? But we ain't talking about Puff right now. But This is what I'm saying. The FBI is investigating this.
You said they having a Tubi movie that they shooting about Puff? That's crazy.
But it was funded by TMZ.
Yeah, but I mean, how you?
Dog, it's nasty out here in this world, dog.
What facts do you have? Like
Nothing.
TMZ, you just got a bunch of people that TMZ. Who you gonna listen to? What's the bitch name?
Who?
O'Day, O'Bray, the bitch from
Aubrey O'Day.
Trash, man. Fuck it. Trash. Trailer park trash ass.
But now
bitch.
about this 20-year-old lady, she's disgusting. I just like,
yo, what the fuck?
Go to Instagram if you want some dick. Like post a little booty photo. I'm sure your DMs will light up.
Yo, what is it about these fucking kids?
I don't know.
Get these ladies going.
And men, what are you doing in these cities where these girls, these grown women, and these don't be no shabby looking women either.
No,
they be looking all right.
Little guys, they.
What are you got the 15, 12-year-olds just bagging the mid 20 baddies.
And then we just had the one, was it last week when she didn't put the number
and
had
the little boy calling her mommy
and shit. Like, what? Like,
what are y'all out here doing, fellas? They yearning, they asking for it. You got to get outside.
Yo.
Put the controller down.
Like, what is it? Like, is it a mental thing? Like, I don't know. I'm not around kids, so I don't know.
No, I don't. No sane person. Dog. It's a child. We are fathers.
I be wondering, do they have kids also? They don't never mention it, but I be wondering, like, do these people have kids to wonder that shit? Like, oh no, I've always had homeboys that like younger women. I've never been like a super younger woman guy. But like me having a daughter, which shout out to my baby Sanaya, she turned 21 this past Sunday.
I like the photos, my boy.
Thank you. So I could never date anyone like young. So I could never date anyone 21, 19.
What's your lowest?
Not even 23. I don't know. Like
somebody asked me that. I said maybe 32, maybe. I'm about to be 43.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is. You don't know.
So I don't know what.
It's a big gap. 10 years is a long time.
Yeah. So it's like, I guess maybe all you gonna get out of the sex. Like I can't see how you could possibly have like thoughts of having a relationship with this person unless you're looking to like groom this person.
That sounds predator-ish. Grooming.
I mean, because you get them young, so bring them young. So I don't fucking know.
Bring them young. That's it.
I don't
bring them young.
Bring them young, man. BYU, man. Bring them young. So I don't know.
Oh man. Nike settles his lawsuit with Bape. If y'all don't know, Bape is Japanese.
I think it's
Japanese company. It really got they got popular with Nigo and Pharrell start wearing the shoes and basically like Air Force One with just a standard Nike check, it's a star on the side. Mm-hmm. It's been a staple in the hip hop community. And Nike settled a lawsuit. They had to stop the sale on certain ones and alter the other ones. And then during our pre-production, I said, well, hold on now. Bape is a pretty large company. Cool Kai is just for lack of a better term, a nigga selling shoes through the plug in China. Mm-hmm. And it got to the point where Omni and Hellcat had the same plug. It was like, I sell the same shoes you got.
Well,
So-
him and Kai was like in business to one another.
Oh, they were just
They
playing
were,
the beef.
but no, they wasn't. They had a falling out.
Okay, so because I'm
But-
like, he said, I will sell the
That's
same
why
shoes.
he was like, yeah, that's why they got the beef. And he was
Okay,
like, yo,
yeah.
stop playing with me because I'll do exactly what you're doing.
yeah.
Like, you don't act like we don't both know the plug and like we can't get this done. So basically, so Bape doesn't get sued anymore, they probably just have to change subtle things. So I know it was shown before because Reebok actually had got sued because Allen Iverson was a Nike guy and he loved Nike and he actually was going to sign with Nike at one point in time. They actually made a shoe for him,
What?
which they turned into Damon Stoudemire's shoe.
The patent leather joint.
Yeah,
What?
that was actually Allen Iverson shoe.
Never fucking knew that. That's crazy.
Yep. So off the court at that time, Reebok didn't have anything. So AI always liked being in Air Force Ones. So they actually made AI a Reebok Air Force One. It literally was the fucking Air Force One. So without them getting sued, it's certain things that Nike have that you can't have. And it's like the paneling. So they just changed, instead of having the panel like up front, they move it to the back, or certain little things that you just got to move around. Make it still look like Air Force One.
Yeah.
You just moved it around. You just moved some shit around. And that's all you got to do is just to get around the whole thing. I mean, because literally you just had people just bootlegging shit, Jordans, taking a swoosh and slapping a fucking revolver on it or a star or something like that. Like, bro, it's fucking still the same shoe. So Bape is in the clear now. And they just got to, look, bro, just change the fucking sole and we're good to go. And that's just it.
Got you. Before we get out of here.
But nobody really fucks. I mean, the kids still fuck with Bape as far as sneakers. I like the hoodies. I still like the hoodies. Even though like Nigo and Pharrell are far removed from that because Nigo sold the business and Pharrell just be like, fuck Bape. He literally says that shit like, fuck Bape. So it's still cool. I would like to have a hoodie. Hoodie's still $300-$400 and it's Japanese sizing. So I need like a 4 or 5X for that shit to fit me because I was at Sneaker Con. Yeah, no, I was at Got Soul. And I was like, y'all got a 2X? And the 2X is like a fucking large. I was like, oh, he opened that shit up. I was like, what, this shit fake? Like, but that size, it was crazy. So I literally need like a 4X. And then I don't like the price. And I be like, man, at times I like expensive shit, but then I'd be frugal as fuck. And I'd be like, I can't afford Bape, but I can afford Ape. Ape is just like essentials for fear of God.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same shit, but this is on the cheaper side of it. Like, so give me 8. Fuck the Bape.
Gotcha.
I'd rather pay $150 for a hoodie than 4.
All right. Before we got out of here. All right. So I gotta read this. It was a young lady. She had sex with her boyfriend for the first time, and he texted her after they had sex with a list of what she did wrong. So I'm gonna read it. I had sex with my boyfriend for the first time, and he texted me the day after with a list of mistakes I made. And then here's go. I, a 20-year-old female, lost my virginity to my boyfriend, a 35-year-old male, a couple of days ago. I knew that going in, I was going to be nervous and clumsy. The sex was pretty awkward, and sometimes it hurt. So I had to ask him to stop a bit. He did come, but I couldn't come, probably due to nerves. Anyway, the next day I woke up to a text from him basically listing the things I did wrong during sex. This is the text. Number 1, be sexier. Don't be so quiet. Moan and scream. Number 2, your head game needs a lot of work. Look it up. Number 3, don't act awkward. You're not a virgin anymore, so don't act like it. Number 4, you need to get better at shaving. Wink emoji. Number 5, don't tell a guy to stop when he's getting into it. It ruins the mood. Number 6, let me try what I want. Not letting me ruins the mood. And number 7, don't be shy. It's not sexy. Then she says, so don't get me wrong. I'm not against being told how I can do stuff better. I know that, what to say? I can't read it. I know that I'm not going to be great at sex, obviously, but I just don't really like the way he said it. To that, you say what? I thought this shit was funny. My man gave her a list.
That's a lot. But I mean,
That's our first time.
I'm about to say,
T-Dog.
yeah, that's our first go. I mean, what do you expect, bro?
It's our first time, man.
She can't be. I mean,
you want her to be superhead.
Yeah, well versed. Like, yo, man, she might not even like porn or watch
that
porn.
part.
Like, I don't know.
So here's another one. Kendrick Lamar and everybody's going at Drake. I found another diss track that's out. I'm gonna play it for you. And I'm gonna let you listen to it. You tell me who he's talking about in the diss.
Oh man, Netflix, I'm on your head next, boy. You next.
Welcome
Look
to
at
the
Netflix and chill, you next up to get killed. I'm really gonna need the answers. What's going on with this bill? Didn't y'all used to be like $9.99? Well, I'm telling you right now, the price is too damn high. Man, y'all used to be cool, but lately it's been a pass. How are y'all a streaming service but still showing us ads? This the final straw, yeah, I'm done, that's it. You supposed to replace cable, not become that shit. Oh man, oh to God, man, this don't even make no sense. And I know all my white homies wish y'all still showed friends. Y'all removed the good shows and we don't see them again. And we can't even share the password with family and friends. Whoa, asking if I'm still watching, but y'all can't even recommend no good options. Got like 7,000 movies, every one of them bad, with 1 million and plus subscribers, every one of us mad.
My man went at him, boy. My boy went at him, boy.
He went at Netflix.
Yeah, he is.
Upset. I don't even look at. I mean, I've never had my own Netflix account any fucking way. But
yeah.
They did take a lot of shit off though.
They did. Anything? I don't think it's nothing else pressing that we need to get to. Let's go with closing thoughts, though. What you got?
Shit, I don't even know. I don't even think I had one this week.
You ain't got nothing.
Hell no. I don't have no. I didn't even think about a good one. I normally come straight out the top. My Tay-Rock freestyle shit, but I don't even have one.
Okay. So mine is waste. What is it? Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Just be one. Like, don't argue about what a good man should be. Just be one. On that note, this is Jay and Friends podcast episode 218. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing. It goes a long way. My man Nick, shout out to Nick. Centennial. What's the name of the podcast? You got a link I sent it to you? Shout Nick podcast out. Let people go to it while I get this close.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Shout
Centennial Strength.
Yeah, Centennial. Look up Centennial Strength on YouTube. He dropped his first episode. He already, I know he should be over 200 views. Let's get his streams up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing. It goes a long way. Shout out to my man Nick. I will be on his podcast soon. We're gonna unpack a lot of shit. That is my guy. Anything? Okay, so you should. We got nothing else?
No, I'll check.
All right, man. Listen, it's been a good time. Episode 218. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. Without y'all, there is no us. On that note,
drink plenty of water. Guys.
Yeah, drink your
you
water.
Don't want to throw up. Like, drink your water. Like, fuck.
Yes, sir. So on that note, we out.
Maestro, why you listen to let me rub you down with lotion.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.